What's up? Wait for a few people to get on there, you guys. Then we shall go into the combo. I'm eating my little morning breakfast tidbits. What's up, Dolores? What's happening? Good afternoon, Dolores. Good old Dolores on here. We got Cece here. Got Mystique here. Chef Amazing, what's happening? What's going on, you guys? What is up? Just simple. I'm sitting up against the wall in one of my rooms. I'm not on the couch. I'm not in the studio. I was too lazy to go down. Hi, Sharon. Thank you for stopping in. Oh, you be in Vegas in September? Okay. Let me know when you're here. We'll stop by and say hello to you. You know what I mean? We'll stop by, holler at you, say hi. That's what we shall do. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, my cousin's coming for the fight, too. Everybody's coming out for the fight. It's going to be crazy. Malar, hi. I know I'm looking kind of crazy this morning, you guys. I was like, I didn't do my hair or nothing today. Oh, Crawford is from, yes, sure is. I know Crawford's people. I know all of Crawford's people. Dolores Stone, did you hear about that black truck driver who went missing? Yeah. Dolores, I talked about it yesterday. Were you on here? I did a whole thing about it. Not yesterday. Was it yesterday? No, the day before. I had my truck driver friend on here and we talked about it. Dolores, you weren't on here that day, huh? Shit, I didn't do my hair. I just got up and sat against this wall in the room and said, I'm not going downstairs. I'm tired right now. Yeah, that's why I did the video. I was talking about him missing. He came up missing, so I was talking about it. That's what my whole point of doing that video was for. Because he came up missing. So I wanted to do something about it. You know what I mean? I wanted to talk about it. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, so I wanted to talk about it. That's why I did the video. Because he came up missing and I said, you know what? We got to talk about this. What's up, April? Lady Sparkle, is that Lady Sparkle? No, Lady of Elegance. Lady of Elegance, what's up? Good morning, you guys. Good morning, everyone. What's going on, nephew? It's just a random, I got on here. I said, let me get on here and let's talk about why I started my YouTube channel. Of course, we'll talk about some other stuff. But I want to talk about why I started my YouTube channel because for some reason, some people are thinking that maybe I started my YouTube channel when Angie passed away, but I didn't. Tony, this is what I suggest you do. Go and clean your ass before you get on my live saying something negative. Go brush your teeth and clean your ass. You're not funny. There's nothing funny about what you said. I read it. And two things are going to happen. Either you're going to permanently get blocked or you're going to come in here with respect. Because you're definitely a bona fide dummy. Only a dummy gets up in the morning with something stupid. And I think I've seen you on my channel before. Tony Vigil, you look like somebody that's been on my channel before. So you can get blocked. Kindly. You can kindly get blocked. I notice you don't have a picture on your page either, so that tells me everything I need to know. So I'm going to be nice to you and not go in too hard. And I'm going to say this to you. You're welcome not to come to this channel. If you want to be a comedian, I suggest you go practice on it and see if you can get a room in Vegas. Put it to work, because it's just not funny. It's rather corny, very corny, which means you're whack. I mean, you look whack. Your name looks whack. So I'm going to give you a break. Come in here with some more shit, and then I'm going to go in on you in a real way. Funny ass motherfucker, you. Tony Vigil is his name, whoever that is. I don't know who that is. Somebody said, hello, Stone, the wonderful moderator teams. I was about to go take a nap. I just received my notification. Oh, thank you, Nita. I'm sorry if we bothered you, but we always love you here, Nita. Dolores say, please don't disrespect Stone. Yeah, they come up in here sometimes. Brian Brown say, where you at? United States of America, family. West Coast. Clark Kent glasses. Hey, you know what? It's Snake. Let me tell you something. It's funny because one day I was in the mirror. If I had my hair down, Snake, you'd probably be saying the black Clark Kent. Because I was in the mirror one day. I've worn glasses since I was a kid. I was in the mirror one day and I said, damn, these glasses remind me of Clark Kent glasses. I said that. Camino said the new single's fire. Thank you, fam. I appreciate you, man. We're about to do the video for it soon. Chef Amazing says, Stone is cool. Leave him alone. Chef Amazing, they don't know I got these hands like your boy Crawford. You feel what I'm saying? I got the hands and the feet. They don't know, Chef Amazing, until they get in that ring with me. They get on that mat and then they like, ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Stone got them hands and feet. Scott say, damn, you sound like Denzel Washington. Scott, you're the first person that's ever said that. That's interesting. Because I enjoy Denzel, but when I try to like do my comedy, like my own little personal comedy, and I try to sound like Denzel, I feel like I can't quite get Denzel. Brother Time says, CC, respect and blessings. Have a productive Thursday. What's up, Brother Time? Urban Media, what's happening, family? Miles Benoit said, I'm donating 50. If you donate 50, it's all love, Miles. It's a blessing if you do. It just goes to the channel, helps us keep, this great content popping up and keeps me, you know what I'm saying, because I'm so busy working on other stuff that allows me to take the time to, you know what I'm saying? So if you do, Miles, you donate the 50 blessings. We appreciate it if you do. We'll see it if you do, if it shows up. So thank you ahead of time if you do that. All blessings, brother. We appreciate you. We have one of my donators, her name is Scorpio. She always comes in and shows a lot of love to the channel. Always. She's one of my highest donators of the channel. Chef Amazing say 3 piece and a free biscuit. Yo, Chef Amazing, like for real, like they don't know, man. They have no idea. That's the surprise of the element. I love it. I love it when people, they don't realize the magic. Camino said, I'm coming to get me a video cameo, but yeah, I like the song. Camino, yeah, bro. No doubt. I do appreciate you, man. You know, I'm all about that high frequency. I'm about that higher frequency, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that music. Scott say, nah, I don't think I look like Denzel, brother Scott. You know what I'm saying? I don't. But he's a solid guy. I met him in person. He's a gentleman all the way. Megan Gonzalez Rodriguez says Stone, Spice Girls as a whole, they a powerhouse, but solo they trash. Megan had a random thought. Yeah, as solo artists, Megan, they are. As individual solo artists, the Spice Girls are not as powerful, but together they're definitely a superpower. I have to agree with you on that. That was just a random message from Megan Gonzalez Rodriguez, which I agree. So you guys listen. Oh, Time said, Stone, believe you missed my comment because you was talking out the trash that was in the live. Stay consistent and healthy and keep making great. Thank you, Brother Time. I appreciate you. I sure will. I think I did miss it. And I appreciate you, brother. Chef Amazing said, me too, high frequency on the music. Yeah, that's what it's about. D. Nicole Young, what's happening? So here's the reason I started my YouTube channel. For those of you that are thinking of starting a YouTube channel, and let me just say this. I started my channel not because of what happened with Angie Stone. I had already been on YouTube. When YouTube started in 2005, I had a channel and I stopped doing videos for like 3 years. No, 2 years. And I started back in 2008. And I've been consistent since then. Now, my channel is based on music. It was a music channel and it still is. Nita said, no disrespect, sorry, but I just received another notification from the National Weather Service in Wilmington, Delaware. There's a heavy rainstorm headed my way. I'm signing off for now. Sorry, no worries. Nita, be safe, okay? Be safe, Nita. No worries at all. Arjun said, you kind of look like Tech Nine. Today must be the day where I look like everybody except for Stone Paxton, because I got Denzel, now I get Tech Nine, and and I know Tech Nine. He would crack up. Mr. Z said, hello, Tech Nine. He funny as shit. I'm going to let you have that one, Mr. Z. You're lucky you don't have a picture on your page because I go in on your ass. But I'm going to let you have that one. But I don't look like Tech Nine. Because black people wear these on their head don't mean we all look alike. Just understand that. Because black people wear this on their head does not mean that we look like everybody. Y'all will see a black person with dreadlocks and you will say, oh, you look like Lil Wayne. It don't mean we all look alike. Take a clear look. Put Tech Nine's picture up next to mine. We don't look nothing alike. But Tech Nine will wear these sometimes in different stuff, similar. And y'all think we look alike. Y'all need to go clean y'all eyeballs, man. Y'all vision is not good. Christopher said, in Vogue, Dawn Robinson says she's been living in the car for 3 years. E-News, Mr. Paxton, can you reach out to her, please? She is and will forever be a legend. Brother Christopher, I talked to Dawn. Dawn is doing fine. When all that happened, I sent her a message. She's here in Vegas. I spoke to her. She's fine. You know, I worked with Mpxone on her last single. There's videos on my channel with me and Mpxone in the studio, but Dawn and I supposed to have gotten in the studio. And so I reached out to her to check on her, and she's doing okay. Thank you, though. But yeah, I remember when that hit the news, I hit her up, and she's doing fine. Leanne said, hola there, Stone, and hello, chat. Sending love out to everyone. Sending love to you, too. Leanne, we appreciate you. No Light said, Drake. Y'all see what I'm saying? These little motherfuckers these days ain't got no eyeballs. I don't know what's wrong with y'all eyes. I done got Denzel, Tech Nine, and Drake. Y'all motherfuckers, are y'all obsessed with these people? Because I look nothing like none of them. He was saying I look like Drake, CC, the rapper Drake. I don't look like Drake. China CCP. Passing bat. What are you talking about? Passing bat. Yeah. Can y'all make sense when y'all come in here? Y'all just saying random shit. Can you guys make sense when you coming up in here? Or I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm not gonna block you if you don't say nothing rude. I'm just gonna block your comment. But if you're rude, I'm going to block you indefinitely. But just come in here and make some sense, man. Somebody say, hey, Mr. Stone, you keep up with your higher vibration and peaceful music positivity. You are touching lives. Jesus is working through you. God smiles on you. Keep up the good work and keep your spirit high. Thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate that. The Lord said, I seen your pictures when you were with Flavor Flav and your dreadlocks really look nice. Thank you. I used to keep it up, like how I keep it up now, but I would pull it back to the back. Yeah, it was too long. I'll never do it again. Now, you got to remember, I had dreadlocks before before it was a trend. I had locks. Okay, I'm going to try to finish what I was saying when I was talking. I was telling you guys, Chef Anna, hi. Then Nicole said, laughing out loud. Scarlett said, stay still and know he is God and the peace. Don't people change your mind, spirit. Don't let people change your mind, spirit. I have to finish moving in and out. Peace, love, and God bless. God bless to you, Scarlett. Dolores said, Stone, I seen you. Okay, yeah, I read that already. I'm still Jenny from the block. What's up, Jenny from the block? Thank you for stopping in. Thank you. Hopefully you become a member of the channel. But definitely subscribe. Rhonda Jones said, what's my favorite animal? Rhonda, definitely not a human. My favorite animal is the lion. The lion. Okay, so let's get to it. This is why I started my YouTube channel. I started my YouTube channel not to create drama, but to promote and share music production, writing, and arranging. I did not start my YouTube channel for cap. I didn't start my YouTube channel to try to, because at the time when I started my YouTube channel, it wasn't even cool to have a channel. You didn't even tell people, when I started my channel in 2005, you didn't even tell a person you had a channel. It was considered kind of like embarrassing. And you tell a person, I got a YouTube channel. They was like, what you say? You was like, nothing. And nobody was really talking about YouTube like that in 2005. Nobody was talking about YouTube like that in 2005. So nobody was out there telling people they have a YouTube channel. It was really considered as something that you didn't really talk about in 2005. For real. Yeah, all you guys hit that like button, please. Thank you. Thank you, Dolores, for that. So it's funny to see the migration from people having YouTube channels to now it's like they're teaching YouTube content creation in universities now, in colleges. When I remember when I started with YouTube, it just wasn't cool to have a YouTube channel. That people were embarrassed. If you told somebody you have a YouTube channel, they would laugh at you back in 2005. Yes, the color of our hearts. Absolutely, Scarlett. Thank you. Amen. No drama, and the lion stands for sincerity. Yes, it does. Okay, mow that yard now, Scarlett. So when I started the YouTube channel, understand that there was no black sector. There was none of that crazy stuff on YouTube. There was nobody on YouTube capping. It was just people doing silly stuff, right? You know, jumping out of carts and just doing. So I started, I started trying to do the production thing on YouTube and showing my release party back in the day. I think the first YouTube channel I had was called like, I don't know, Stone something. I stopped. And like I said, I started 2 years later. But YouTube now is considered a common factor. Everybody wants a YouTube channel now. This is what I say. It's okay to have a YouTube channel. Listen, you come on my channel with the bullshit, you will be blocked. So all the little comedy and the games and the tricks that you're running, it doesn't even matter. Your post will not be seen. Nobody's going to sit and laugh at it. Nobody's going to think what you're saying is funny. Only you are going to think it's funny because you're going to be blocked and you're not going to be on the channel. It doesn't matter the little antics that you come on here and run. You will be blocked. Just know that. If you're passing through, keep fucking passing. If you don't want to stop here, keep it moving. But if you stop at my channel, come in this motherfucker with respect. Just understand that. Or you will be blocked. Come in with some common sense. Get up, brush your teeth, clean your ass, and come in here with respect. Don't come in here with that bullshit. For the bullshitters. Now, anyone trying to start a YouTube channel, there's a huge responsibility that comes with this shit, man. As I'm saying, you get the idiots commenting as I'm talking. You want to have a successful YouTube channel, it first comes with not being a clown. Like some of the clowns that are passing through. Those are clowns, clearly. So Mpxone said, make some sense. Yeah, they ain't got nothing else to do. These kids are out of school, and then you got some grown idiots as well that are just sitting up in the morning seeing people commenting stupid shit. Now, I'm not mad at the Tech Nine, the Denzel, and the Drake. I mean, I'm not mad at those. I don't think they were trying to be fun. I really believe they think that I look like these people when clearly I don't. But I'm not mad at those people. It's okay. They didn't come in with no acting stupid, saying crazy stuff. They just posted their comment. You coming with the bullshit? Then get your big ass bullshit ass out, you dumb fuck. Dumb ass motherfucker. You don't play no games with me. Hey, he was just playing, by the way, you guys. He wasn't serious. He was just, that's why he didn't come and mean anything with it. But y'all already blocked him, so. Hey, CC and Mystique be cracking me up. Hey, y'all blocked him fast as heck. It's okay to have a YouTube channel. Matter of fact, I suggest more people create YouTube channels. But there's a huge responsibility with being a YouTuber, as my niece say, YouTuber. She told me one time when she was little, Kalani, she said, you're a YouTuber. That's what she said to me. She actually taught me things about YouTube. I didn't know anything about stories. When stories first started, even though I was on YouTube, she was the one that told me about stories. And she was little. I think she was like 4. And she said, stories, 4 or 5 or something like that. I don't know. She was little. And I was like, what the hell is stories? And she's the one is that funny or what? She told me about stories. I started cracking up. Yes. And you guys go over and support everybody's YouTube channel. So Mpxone, Chef Vanna, go follow their channels, you guys. It's important that we support people that are working on great content. Go over there and support Chef Banner. It's important that we support people who are posting great content. Go follow the food channel. You want to know about making food? You want to know about making music? Follow me, Cambodian Mystique, or Chef Banner. You want to know about food and culture and different kind of food? Go to Chef Banner's channel. I suggest that everybody follows the channel anyway. There's a lot to learn in supporting each other. That this was said, good evening, and that is morning to you. Oh, it's evening for you. That this was. That's right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure that this was. I'm not sure. It might stop in on the live, but I'm not sure. Gina said, oh. Harley says, so am I a clown? Harley, that depends. I mean, are you trying to be a clown? Are you trying out for the circus? Are you a comedian? Are you a wannabe comedian? Are you inspiring to be a comedian? Are you just a motherfucker that gets up in the morning and clowns all motherfucking day? If you are, then you're a motherfucking clown. If the shoe fits, wear it. It just kind of depends. Now, you don't look like a clown, Harley, but so I know you're probably just messing with me. We all do say clown things, but if we're a clown, that just kind of depends on how we are every day and our interaction in general. Sometimes it's fun to be a clown. It's the right time for it. Sometimes it's okay. If you're trying to make light of things and you're trying to bring down, the negative energies and bring some laughter, it's okay to be a clown then. Sparkle said, salute to my baby Stone P. Let's go, baby stoners. Hey, Sparkle. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. I always appreciate you. And, I'm talking to people about starting their YouTube channels. It's okay. It's okay to have a YouTube channel. Just understand there's a huge responsibility that comes with that channel. There is a huge responsibility that comes with that YouTube channel. I'm still Jenny from Block. I have Williams syndrome. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I am still Jim from the Block. Can you give us a little bit more? I've heard about that, but give us a little bit more information about that so we'll better understand it. I've heard about it, but I don't want to be wrong, so I'd rather it come from you. It's good to have a YouTube channel. Let me tell you why. There's a lot of information that should be shared to the world. And when YouTube channels are used properly, it helps bridge information that's not being shared with those that should be shared. Not only that, YouTube can become your job. If you really inspire to be a content creator, a comedian, because we got a lot of funny people that come into my channel that or want to be funny or whatever you want to be, why not put that funny activity to work? Test your real comedic timing. If you want to be a comedian, get on YouTube and start posting comedy stuff, videos. Other than that, you're wasting your time. Or your disability. Yeah, I've heard of Williams syndrome. Oh no, she was explaining the syndrome, you guys. I am still Jenny from the Block. She said her disability is called the Williams. Is that a real disability? Somebody look that up for me, the Williams syndrome. Look that up, please. You're welcome, Chef Vanna. Chef Vanna said, thank you, Bong, for helping me start my YouTube channel. I love and appreciate you. My dreams come to pass. Yeah, We just got to keep building. It's going to keep, your channel will continue to grow. Just don't stop. Sometimes it seems tough with this YouTube stuff, but you just got to keep going. Dolores says, Stone, I would like to start a podcast. I just need help on how to do it. I got you, Dolores. We'll chop it up and I'll guide you the right direction. Tracklight Production says Williams syndrome, also William Barron syndrome, is a genetic disorder that affects many parts of the body. Facial features frequently include a broad forehead and a undeveloped chin, short nose. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that because somebody blocked it. I don't know if one of my moderators did, because sometimes we get people in here. That does weird stuff. So hold on, let me shut my thing off so nobody can try to call me while I'm live. I'm back. So I just wanted to make sure that it was a real syndrome, because I have heard of it. So thank you for posting that, Tracklight Production. I appreciate you for doing that. Yeah, you guys follow Cambodian Mystique's channel and follow Chef Vanna's channel, please. Support. These are people that are on my team. This is my team. Chef Vanna, Cambodian Mystique, CC, my team, my circle of people. Follow the channels. Dolores said, thank you. You're welcome, Dolores. Yeah, I can show you how to do all that, Dolores. I've helped people start radio stations, all kinds of stuff. I mean, my history in helping people put together different companies, you know, that's just what I do. I've helped a lot of people. Listen, and YouTube can replace a job. But let me just give you some advice. Just understand, when you get into this YouTube sector and you start becoming a content creator, for those that use this as their main job, it's a lot of hard work. Because the more videos you put out, the more YouTube expects out of you. And you understand what I'm saying. As you become a content creator, the more you do, the more they expect. Hashtag justice for Angie Stone. Absolutely. You can replace this with a regular job. You can. It is replaceable. But it just takes a lot of work to get to that point. And then when you get to that point, it takes a lot of dedication to get up and do these videos every day. Now, I've been doing these videos and wasn't trying to be a content creator. It was just about having an outlet when YouTube started to post your ideas. And then through that, I started getting endorsements from different companies who were watching the people that followed me, and they wanted to endorse me, and they wanted to tap into my audience. So it can turn around and be a very profitable situation for you if you're willing to put in the work. Because it's a lot of work. I'm not even going to lie to you. It's a serious dedication. So if YouTube is what you want to do and you want to replace your job with YouTube, and you're saying, hey, I want to be a YouTuber. This is all I want to do. I want to wake up in the morning. I want to create content. I want to, I want this to be my job. It's a lot of hard work. And you got to always come up with, if you want to be a successful channel, you have to come up with some interesting content. Or you have to be an interesting person that can talk and that can speak and that can hold a conversation, an audience, to the point where people are actually paying attention to you. If you can do those things, then you'll be successful at having a YouTube channel. Corey, hi. Dolores said, you guys are family to me, and I thank you guys. We thank you too, Dolores. For somebody living in countries like maybe a Mexico or Africa, This is why you've seen a lot of content creators in Africa, because this would be considered good money for people living in Africa, people living in Mexico, people living in the Philippines. This will be considered a good job for them. If there's unlimited amounts of content, people living in Cambodia, having YouTube as their job could be a way out of a situation for them. Once they get monetized and their channel is consistent and they're able to give you quality content. But I see that YouTube, it holds a bigger situation for people. And that is all the people you can reach in such a short amount of time, that you can influence people in a good way or a bad way. Clips said, we heard you the first time. Clips, if you want to be here, be here. But if you're coming on here with the bullshit, get the fuck up out my channel. I'm just going to keep it 100. I ain't got time for the bullshit. I'm not going to play no games with you. You're not going to get on my channel and say corny ass, whack ass shit. If you don't want to be here, get the fuck up off my channel with that bullshit, man. Because I ain't got time. I can read between the lines with that little fucking statement. So don't come on here playing no bullshit, man. Got time for that shit, man. Megatron said, and bro, what up, gang? I'm trying to get out of the hood advices. Any advices? Megatron, thank you for the question, fam. This is what I'm gonna say to you, family. It's so many opportunities, because we all done been there. I grew up, my mom lived in the hood, and I lived with my aunt. I visited my mom on the weekends, and it wasn't good growing up. It wasn't perfect. Take opportunities that are on the table for you. Connect with proper relationships with people. Create a YouTube channel, family. You hear what you just said? You said something deep to me. You said, hey, bro, what up, gang? I'm trying to get out of the hood. Advices. That right there is great content. You just named your own channel. You just named your YouTube channel. I'm trying to get out of hood. Listen, that's genius. You don't even realize how genius you are. And you just did it. I'm trying to get out of the hood. That would be a crazy YouTube channel. Listen, let me stop talking about it. Take it and run with it before somebody else steals the idea. I'm trying to get out of the hood. I would even throw that any advices, because guess what? That's organic and that's being real. If you did a channel and your whole concept is the things to do to get out of the hood, I've never seen nobody create a channel like that. Take it and run with it. Create that channel. You just created your own channel by asking me a question. That is your answer. Create your YouTube channel. I'm trying to get out of the hood. Any advices? And then you're going to get tons of people giving you advice what to do. And you make your channel about that. You post every day. You go through the hood. You talk about all the stuff that's going on in the hood, all the things that people can get caught up in, the things that you almost got caught up in that you avoided, and the struggles of being in the hood. Create that channel. That's your channel. That's your money right there, fam. That's actually a good channel. That would be a crazy and amazing channel. Megatron. That would be a successful channel because nobody's done it. You can do this, Megatron. Listen, this was said, that's great advice, Megatron. I mean, that would be an amazing channel. I would watch that because I can relate to that. And the people that couldn't relate to it would watch it so they can know. They'd be like, man, this is interesting. Let me watch this channel so I can learn about, man, I've never lived in the hood. Let me see what he's talking about. That would be, remember what you said. I'm trying to get out of the hood. Any advices? That would be my channel. The Lord said, that's right. I grew up in the projects. Yep, me too. Passing back. I don't know why people getting on here saying stupid stuff. These young folks, boy, some of them they can't help themselves, can they? Okay, somebody asked me a question. Jeb $, hashtag, is the myth black booties are the angels straight from the heaven real? That's just, I don't think that's, I mean, there's some truth in that, but the way they frame it, it's bull crap. I was trying to answer that person's question. That was a good question, but whoever, and I know you're asking a question, so there's truth to that, but not framed that way. Corey said, need attention. Yeah, they need that attention, don't they? Now, that person asked an interesting question. They just framed it the wrong way. Yeah, it was just framed the wrong way. But I know what they really meant about black people. And the answer to that question, there was an answer to it. They just framed it the wrong way. That's all. So having a YouTube channel, Megatron, I don't know if you're still there, but if you are, start your YouTube channel, Megatron. Start your YouTube channel and build great relationships. There's ways out of just because you live in the projects or in the hoods does not mean you can't get out of there. Okay, so what Jeb $ hashtag man, he said, I want my wife to be black. Okay, I got you. It's a lot of beautiful black women out here, Jeb. It's a lot of beautiful black women out here. If you're looking for a black wife, I suggest you start hanging out in places where black people frequent. Go to black churches and, you know what I'm saying? Get on blackpeoplemeet.com. Meet you some sisters. There's some nice black women out here, Jeb. You can meet you a very nice black lady. They're here. They're out here. Not every black woman is ratchet. That's a myth. So there's some nice black women out here, Jeb. Get on blackplanet.com. You can go to hang out black churches. You want to socialize and meet a really nice black sister. They're out here. Lady Joyful Bug said, find a mentor in spaces you want to be. I think she was talking to Megatron. Megatron, if you're there, Megatron, the hood is not our only option. Trust me. There's ways out. If I made it out and many others made it out, you can make it out as well. Trust me. I would use that idea as a YouTube channel, though. I think that would be genius. Jeff said, I'm really confused how I can say black people. I mean, black sounds racist, but how can I say, black? It's okay to say black folks. We say black. You know what I'm saying? You can say African Americans. We don't really call each other African Americans. You could say black folks. Black folks is a little bit more comfortable to hear. Black people, not so bad, but people is like, when you say people, is making us into a thing. So most black people would be preferred to be called, black folks, or, you know what I'm saying? And you don't really even have to even put any element on that. You can just say, folks of color. If you feel uncomfortable with saying black people, just say, folks of color. But then when you say that, that sounds kind of weird too. So I would just probably keep it at black folks. You know what I'm saying? Because the folks make it sound more like family. And Bridget said black is okay. Yeah, black is okay too. Some black people found that, but I noticed, I just say it's better to say black folks because then it's more comfortable to black people. Yeah, you brown. The original brown people were black people. You do know that, right? Jeb, the original brown people were black people initially. I'm sure you can find you a good sister. I'm pretty sure of that. Bridget say, do not say you people, yeah. Joyful Ladybug said, Jeb, same. I never want to be disrespectful to anyone. I have a phobia of making anyone feel like I am stereotyping. I'm the same way. I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah, Jeb, you got this, man. You got this. Hello, Taiwana. Jeb is looking for him a sister. You got a boyfriend. Jeb is looking for, he want a soul sister. Any of you ladies that's got daughters or nieces, or Jeb is looking for her. What's the age limit? You know, you start off at 30, you start at 25. Where you want to start? 21, 25. Where you at, Jeb? How old are you? You want a 40, you want a 50, you want a seasoned black woman? Where you want to start at with age? 21? He said, I'm from US, UK. I am from Asia. Oh, okay. You Indian? You Asian and Indian? He want him a soul. Go ahead, Jeb. I ain't mad at you, man. Tawana keeping it real. We trying to find Jeb a soul sister. He want him a soul sister now. Jeb, we going to find you a soul sister. I might have a couple of them for you. We're trying to find Jeb a soul sister. Jeb, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, so when I go live, we're going to do a live. We're going to find some women for you, Jeb. We're going to bring some women in on. We're going to find you somebody. Yes, Dolores, absolutely. Okay, he's in the country of the Himalayas. I know the Himalayas. The monster of Himalayas, the Mount Everest. Bro, you're in the Himalayas? Jeb, that's kind of cool, man. How is the weather there right now? Jeb, how old are you? They would like to know how old you are. Tawana want to know. Tawana, this is what Tawana said. How old is he? That's what she said. How old is Jeb? Jeb's 22. Hey, Jeb is 22 and he looking for a soul sister, y'all. Jeb is 22 and he's looking for a soul sister. Jeb, we got you. Sergeant Charge, what's happening, family? Don't worry, Jeb. We're going to find you somebody. Now, he's 22. Now, to all my OG ladies, if you guys feel like raising him, he is 22. Taiwan say I'm too old. Jeb say I'm a filmmaking student currently studying cinematography. Jeb, that's cool because I have a background in cinematography and film, but I've been in the music industry all my life. That's good to know because if I come to the Himalayas and do any kind of documentary, I know I can call on you to help me with the camera work. So this is perfect. But we're going to find you a woman, Jeb. Don't worry. We're going to work on this. Every time I go live, I'm going to make sure I'm going to bring your name up. And we're going to find Jeb a woman. He's 22 from the Himalayas. Jeb, I might have to put you on live one time so you could talk to the ladies. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get somebody's daughter in here. You know what I'm saying? See if we can, somebody that's got nieces and nephews. We're going to find you somebody. Jeb said, oh my God, I feel amazing talking to you guys. I felt like I am heard. Yes, you're heard, Jeb. Everybody that comes to Stone Paxton Music and Life's channel, we listen. That's what we do. We listen, but we're going to find you somebody. We're going to work on this. It might not be fast, but we're going to find you some. We're going to bridge that gap. But you might have to get on live with me one time, Jeb. USA, Las Vegas, that's where I'm at. Alexandra, what do you mean, Obama? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, Alexander? Leave his comment. I want to see what he says first before I block him. So answer my question, Alexandro, or I have to block you because I don't like trolls coming in here just saying stuff. So he said, you talk like, oh, Alexandro says I talk like Obama. Alexandro, listen, Obama is a very intelligent, that's actually a compliment. Thank you. I appreciate that. Although I don't subscribe to talk like Obama, but I do subscribe to speak in a way that you can understand what I'm saying instead of me going, you know what I'm saying, Alexandro, you know, what's up, Alexandro, you know what I'm saying, Alexandro. Thank you, Alexandra. I appreciate that. I mean, Obama is definitely a very articulate person, so I'm not mad at that. Leanne says she has a beautiful cousin. Leanne, can we get your cousin on here can we get your cousin on here on a live? Taiwana, thank you for either renewing your membership or becoming a member. I can't remember which one it is because I don't know if you were a member, but you just became a member. So thank you for becoming a member of Stone Paxton Music and Life, you guys. Taiwana just became a member. I'm not sure if she's renewing her membership or she just became a member. Either way, thank you. Alexandra said the country where Dr. Strange got his power from. I live in Nepal. You may search the name. Yeah, I know what Nepal is. So that's what I'm saying. Are you Indian, Jeb? Because your name sounds like an Indian name. And I got friends in Nepal. Are you Indian? And are you looking for a relationship with a woman seriously, Jeb? You're not just trying to get American citizenship, are you? You're looking for a serious relationship, right? Come on. I got friends that live in Nepal. I'm asking you, are you Indian, though? What are you mixed with? Are you part Asian? You part Indian? What's your mixture? And would you be willing to date an older woman? Because there might be some older women on here that feel like raising a young dude. Yes. Gurkhai soldiers? Yes. The Deswa said, I have friends here in the UK that are from Nepal. It's not far from India. Right. And see, so that Deswa understands what I'm saying. See, I know my geography. I've traveled all around the world. I've met people in Nepal that were Indian. So that Deswa understands what I'm saying when I ask you, Jeb, are you mixed with Indian? That's why I asked you that, because the countries, you're so close to India. And some of my friends from Nepal are half Indian. Some of them are Asian and Indian. Yes, they are neighboring countries. Now, ladies, I know I got on here talking about having a YouTube channel, but somehow this has turned into the young man, Jeb. He's looking for a girlfriend. He's in Nepal, and he's looking for a sister. Particularly, he wants a black woman. So where are my sisters at? I need Leanne. Was that Leanne that said that? She has a niece. Who said they had a niece? Okay, yeah, Leanne, that would be cool if we can get your niece on live. We don't want her to be embarrassed or nothing. But tell her now we're gonna have to see a picture of you, Jeb, because the ladies, they got to see a picture. So I'm gonna get you on live, Jeb, sometime maybe this weekend. I'm gonna get you on live so you could talk to the ladies. And I know you might have a hard time. I don't know how your English is. Yeah. Leanne says she needs to know what you look like before she tells her niece. So we're going to get you on live this weekend, Jeb, so you can talk to the ladies and tell them what you're looking for, all right? He says, I have almost my half family from my mother's side living in the U.S. Okay. Okay. What part of the U.S., Jeb? Elizabeth says, I want me a stone. Elizabeth is hilarious. Dolores say, too young. Dolores, you never know. God might want you to have a 25-year-old young whippersnapper. Okay, Dallas, Eleanor. Okay, you got family here then. Okay. Nicole Zo, hi. This was said that. Elizabeth is bad, huh? Elizabeth. Jeb, so you already have family here. So we're going to figure this out. We're going to find you. I'm going to talk to some sisters for you. But once again, you're going to have to get on live with me. I'm going to send you a link this weekend. I might send it tomorrow. Depends. I'm going to have you get on live and you tell the ladies, about yourself and what you're looking for and the kind of woman you want. And then we'll make it happen. We're going to find you somebody. Because Leanne wants to know what you look like before she tells her niece. He's 6 feet tall, Leanne. He's 6 feet tall. You know, women like tall women. Oh my God. Tawana says, Stone, if he looks like you, then I will have to be a sugar mama. Tawana is bad. Okay, listen. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do a dating show, man. Hey, Jeb say he's brown too. Jeb say, listen, hey, listen, ladies. Jeb is saying, look, it don't matter. I'm brown. I'm ready for me a sister. Y'all don't understand. I'm brown already. I'm set. I'm ready to go. I'm the tone. I'm the tone to get along. He said he has the tone to get along. He said he is brown. That this way, yeah, he is a tall. He's tall for being from Nepal, huh? Yeah, you picked up for some other ancestors. He said he had ladies. Listen, Jeb is from Nepal. He said he has the tone to get along. He's got the tone of the skin to get along, y'all. We know you're tan. Jeb want him a black woman. He's telling the black women that he is tan and he is ready to rock and roll. He want him a sister. I'm gonna find him a black woman. We're gonna find you a good black woman. Hey, listen, ladies, he already has his own car dealership. Jeb is ahead of the game. Listen, Jeb is ahead of the game. Jeb, what I want you to do is email me, because when I go live again, I want to let you know that I'm going live, because I want to bring you on the live to talk to the ladies. So moderators, Jeb, they're going to put my email address in here. Email me so that when I get ready to go live tomorrow, I'm going to email you, because I want to bring you in on the live. I'm going to send you the link. He said he had, listen, Jeb is raising the bar. Jeb says, I have every flagship car available. He letting you know he got his shit together. And don't play with me, ladies. I'm coming ready. It don't matter I'm 22. I got the skin tone to get along. That's what Jeb is saying, ladies. Hey, Jeb, email me, stonepaxton@gmail.com, so that I can send you the link for tomorrow. I'm going to bring you in live, okay? It's stonepaxton@gmail.com right there. Email me now so that I can, tomorrow I'm going to send you the link to go live so you can talk to the ladies. So we're going to find you a lady. Tracy, we're good. We have a young man named Jeb from Nepal here. He has a construction company and a car dealership. He's 22. He is looking, listen, this was going to be about YouTube today, but it's turned into this young man named Jeb from Nepal. He came on here. He's looking for a woman. He is looking for a sister, a soul sister, and he knows what he wants. And he has the skin tone to get along. So we got to find him somebody. I'm going to bring him on here live tomorrow so he can tell the ladies what he wants. And hopefully, Jeb, you'll be at your business. You can walk around and show everybody your business. He said he has his own club. It's called Infinity Lounge Locat, located in Bakapar, Nepal. This young man reminds me of when I was young. He has his shit together. Now, if there ain't no takers on this, something wrong with y'all, ladies. Black women. Jeb, make sure you email me, stonepaxton@gmail.com. So I'll send you the link because I want to bring you on live tomorrow. Please, stonepaxton@gmail.com. I'm going to bring you on live tomorrow, and you can walk around your business and talk to the women, tell them what you want, show them what you have, tell them the kind of woman you're looking for, the kind of black woman you want. Black women, you say that there's not any good men, or you say you're looking for a man that's successful. This young man is already successful at 22. Tracy said too young for her. Elizabeth said we need to see a picture. I'm going to bring him on tomorrow. Your mama looked like Charleston White. Crip Spin, your mama looked like Charleston White. Now, take that, nigga. Sorry, that was somebody left a crazy comment. Jeb says, this is what you get when you have rich granddads worth 60.5 million. Now, Jeb, do me a favor. Don't be on my channel capping. Take it slow, sir. We're going to bring you on live tomorrow. You don't have to tell. One thing about American women, you don't want to tell them what you make. You don't want to tell them what your family's worth. If you want a real woman, you don't want them really even to know what you have. This is my advice to you. You're 22. I'm 55. So I'm going to give you some advice. Never tell a woman what money you make and what your family is worth. You want to build a relationship off of just them liking you for who you are. Because once you lead with money, you're going to end with money. Whatever way you start is the way that relationship will finish, good or bad. You don't want to start it off leading with your money. Trust me. Let women get to know you for who you are. No, it's okay, Jeb. I know you don't understand. But these American women, you can become a target. So you want to, let's just find you a good woman. I'm going to bring you on live and let you talk. And we're going to find you a good black woman that's going to like you for you. We ain't going to talk about all other stuff. You can show your business, but I want you more so to say the kind of woman that you're looking for. And then we're going to take it from there. I'm going to bring you on live tomorrow, and we're going to make that happen. So I'm looking forward to having you on the live tomorrow so you can tell the women the kind of lady you're looking for. Yeah, there's too many diggers, gold diggers on Facebook. CC say, Eddie coming to America. Bridget say, what type of personality does Jeb have? I don't know yet. Elizabeth say, good luck, Jeb. Rainmaker said, blessings. Rainmaker, what's happening, family? Jeb said, I'm actually low-key introvert. It's good to be an introvert. I was an introvert growing up. There's nothing wrong with that. Jeb said, only introvert in comments, though, and text, too. Well, yeah, Chef Banner said, you pretty much exposed yourself already, Jeb. Yeah, you can't never, when you're dealing with trying to get any woman, Jeb, don't talk about the money you have. You're setting yourself up for failure right out the gate. Any woman will tell you that. Any gold digger will tell you that. If you really ask them, if they'll be like, yeah. As soon as I heard him talk about money, I was like, yeah, he got money. You don't want to do that. Leanne said, whatever you do, never jump in too fast with anyone, Jeb. Just take everything slow. Now that you're told what you got. Yeah, now that you've told what you got to be like, no more. We're not going to talk about that on the live. We're going to talk about how you're a young businessman. I'm going to ask you questions, and you're going to talk about the kind of woman you're looking for. We're not going to talk about what you have. We don't want you to become a target. We don't want any man or woman to become a target. Jeb. Time said the greatest thing you can show a woman is your character. And if that's not enough, then move on. Time is correct, Jeb. Because one thing about it, Jeb, there's people out here that will marry a man or woman strictly for the money. And when that money they feel runs out or they don't get what they want, they move on to the next person. That's definitely not the kind of person you want. Jeb says, sorry, Stone, I am not raised that way. I mean, I never had love of my life. I was raised in the Army schools. I get it. I totally get it, and I respect it. But since you came to my channel, I have a job to do, and that is to make you aware as a older man to a younger man, just make you aware of the things that mistakes young guys make, and even older guys make it. There's some old dummies out here that make that same mistake because sometimes a man feels like if he can't get a woman, he feels his money can get her. But in reality, he's not gaining anything. He's only losing everything. The Rainmaker says, "Don't." Hey, Rainmaker, he leading with that, he put out some information about what he has, and it's like I said, you can't put that information out there, my young man. You can't tell women what you got right out the gate. Once you start talking about you got this and that, boy, you become a target. Cece said, Papa Stone. Hey, my six step boys, man, they know. They know I told them, don't lead with the money. You lead with the money, you'll never keep the honey. Oh, man, it's a lot of old dummies. Dolores said, some women are not about money. It is their heart. No, most of them these days are about the money, Dolores. I beg to differ. I'm sorry. The price of an SUV here, it varies. Jebs, the prices of a lot of cars here have went up. So it just depends. Most of the nice SUVs starting around 80 on up can go from 80 to 100,000, depending on which one it is. But most of them, the prices of most SUVs have went up now. Dolores say that's the new the new generation, cold-blooded. See, CC says 60 to 90. What did I say? I said 80 to 100. So that's about right. We're still in the same area. It just depends on what you're looking for. The high-end ones, 80 up. Mediocre, medium brand are 60 up, like CC said. Rainmaker said, you just have to get over the fear of just being yourself. Is good enough. Transparency is always best. That way you don't have to live a lie. Facts. The Rainmaker say, in a relationship, you don't have to live a lie. Time says, Stone, we don't have to have the older gentlemen like yourself to school some of these young men. And you cannot school these young men who think they know everything. You ask a young man today, what is romance? They don't even know, Brother Time. He said, what about Toyota Prado? Toyota Prado, I don't know. I'm thinking Toyota Prado is probably maybe around 45,000, starting new, if I'm not mistaken, 45 to 50. Rainmaker said, pray that Stone Paxton's for her, you in there 100%. I pray that Stone Paxton's for her and you in there. So what Rainmaker was saying that, about me giving advice to you, Jeb. Jeb said that's the corruption in our company, in our country. I'm sure, right? Wills and Sticks said, I've always been about the heart, probably why I'm single, and it's fine. Has no align with, and it's fine. Has to align with the spirit. Okay, got you. Probably why I'm single, and it's fine because it has to align with my spirit. Absolutely. Wills and Sticks, I'm with you on that. The Lord said, I hear you, Rainmaker. Jeb said it's like 150K USD here. So they raised the price there. Yeah, you guys are gouging the hell out of the car market there. Well, in your country, there's a lot of people that have a lot of, you have some of them oil people over there too, man. And, Nepal people got a little, more money than a lot of some of the Americans and stuff. CC said imports raise up your prices. Rowdy said, have you ever thought about getting a job? Rowdy, the same way your mama thought about having you go out and fill out applications. Are you talking to me, Rowdy? Who are you talking to? Damaged Kisses said, hold on. Damaged Kiss said, people come and go, and we have to have other things in our lives that bring us balance and happiness, regardless of whether we have a partner to share our life with. Joy comes from within. Hey, Rainmaker, I don't know why they come in here saying stupid stuff. Have you ever thought about a job? What is that supposed to mean? You don't even know me. They come in here saying crazy stuff. Jeb said stone rocks. Thank you, family. I appreciate you. Dolores said, I agree, Damaged Kisses. Listen, okay, I was on here talking about the YouTube channel. This shit done went somewhere else about starting a YouTube channel and, you know, the responsibilities that comes with it. But it's interesting sometimes what can happen when you're on a live. It can go another direction. Damaged Kisses said, I would love to live in a world where all humans respected and loved one another and truly honored and cared about one another. And we don't, and that is just sad. Sad facts. I agree with you, Damaged Kisses. Dolores said, from YouTube channels to matchmaker. Yeah, it happens, right? You follow whatever the trend wants you to follow. Whatever the channel says do, you got to do, as long as it's not crazy. We're going to find Jeb a soul sister. We need to find you a good-looking soul sister, Jeb. We got you. We're going to find it. We try to find somebody around your age, or we might find your sugar mama that might be older, but she going to look young. We got you. Don't worry. Whatever it be, we're going to make sure it's right. So you're cool to go on with me tomorrow and talk to the ladies, Jeb? Because you got to go live and talk to the ladies on my live tomorrow. Jeremy Williams said, my sister's a big dog food for 3 and 1 years. What should I do? Should I put her in a, her what? My sister's big dog food for 3 and 1 years. What? I'm confused. Jeremy, I'm confused. You might want to recheck what you're saying, because I'm trying to understand it, and I want to answer you, but I don't know if it's a joke, or I don't know if you're being serious. You want to reword that and send it back again? Devin said, like a rake through the reeds as to find the right one, we must rake through the weeds as to find our way home. Yeah, boy. Devin, you can say that shit again. That's deep. The Rainmaker says, Stone, your lives are becoming epic, bro. Keep up the great energy and positivity, and you're hilarious but serious cursing. Hey, listen, you know, Rainmaker, you know, I come in here on peace. You know, what's that Star Trek thing, right? I come here on peace. But people get in here and they be doing some crazy stuff, man. Okay, Jeremy said, how do I keep somebody from eating dogs? My sister is Okay, Jeremy, we're blocking that comment. Come back in here with respect, and we'll have a conversation. I ain't got time for that bullshit. You's a retarded motherfucker, you. Block that motherfucker's message. I'm going to give you a chance to come back in here with respect. Don't come back in here. Are you a serial killer? Are you a serial unlifer or something? You on here telling your real story? Because if you are, let me know, and I'll get with your local police department and let them know about your weird-ass motherfucking ass. Rainmaker say, Peace, blessings, and safety, everyone. The Beat Buffet said, we don't make music. It's a spirit that flows through us, is what I believe. That's true. That's exactly what I believe. It comes from an infinite place. And that's why when it's so real and it feels so right, you know that it's not coming from just us. It's coming from an infinite place. Damaged Kisses said, of course, I'd love to be with the man who holds my heart forever. But that isn't written in stone. I don't know what the future holds. Damaged Kisses, I know. None of us know, right? Damaged Kisses, maybe, Jeb wants a soul sister, but maybe Jeb might be interested in the white chocolate. He might be interested in the white chocolate. He's 22. He's looking for a soul sister, but you got soul. You got that white chocolate going on, Damaged Kisses. Ladybug say, me too, Damaged Kisses, but we must live life. And if we have any chances to reach behind and help out, pull someone else up, we must. Rainmaker said, 100. Damaged Kisses said, I'm caring for my spirit and validating myself versus waiting for someone else to validate me. Amen. Time said, why was it a Captain Kirk? Why is it that Captain Kirk got out? Yeah. Wasn't he smooth, Time? He didn't have to do much. Leanne said, I have to say it's a no. Time. Jeb getting married in 2025. Dolores says, Stone has me over here laughing, and Jeremy got exactly what he asked for. Yeah, Jeremy coming up here and talking about somebody eating dogs. This dude crazy. Leanne said, a beautiful feeling. My comments are getting away from me. Time said, first of all, love has no color, and you have to work in love just as hard as you work at your job. I believe a lot of people get coherent in their relationship and marriages. You got to put the work in. Yes, Jeb, you're going to get married. Yes, Jeb, for sure. The Beat Buffet said, who's your favorite new producer in the game, Stone? I don't know. The Beat Buffet, I don't know. I honestly, I really haven't been paying attention to any new producers because I'm so caught up in what I'm doing, but I'm still stuck on the old school producers. I'm not going to lie to you. I wish I could give an answer for that, but I'm not impressed with none of the new stuff that's going on. It's just a recycled version of all our old shit. So, I mean, unless you're doing some Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis producing or Babyface as a new producer, I'm not really impressed. They're resampling all our old stuff. So I haven't had a reason to really even think about it, really. Excalibur Kane said, I love your production process. I learned a lot of jewels from the Drayton, the boss interview. I hope more like that is coming. Excalibur Kane, yeah. More interviews like that are coming, family. You can count on it. Matter of fact, Drayton and I are doing it. We're starting this R&B. I was doing this R&B podcast, so him and I are going to do it together. Yeah, it's going to be a dope one. So we're going to talk about all that and interview different celebrities, R&B artists, and it's going to be great. So it's more coming. Leanne said, I only wanted to say that it's nice to be here, and I feel a warm, welcoming feeling here, too. It's all love and positivity, and that's beautiful, and that was my comment. Love y'all. Leanne, thank you always. Damaged Kisses said, Babyface, though. Well, Damaged Kisses, you probably don't understand what we mean. Y'all see Damaged Kisses said, Babyface, though. You don't understand. Babyface, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, Rodney Jerkins, Dallas Austin, and Jermaine Dupri have had hits for 3 to 4 decades. Yeah, Babyface. Babyface is still kicking butt on the production side. He's still kicking butt on the production side. Yeah. He's a still, put it like this, Babyface, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis are still in the top 5 producers in Teddy Riley. They're still in the top 5 in the world. And until you make that top 5 list, well, that speaks for itself. Listen, the beat buffet. Babyface, what you don't know is I can put 5 guys on this live that produce for Babyface Company, and all of them are incredible. He doesn't just have one. He's got a whole bunch of them. As a matter of fact, R. Kelly had a whole crew of producers and writers that nobody even knew about. And everybody thought it was R. Kelly doing all that music, but he had a whole arsenal of producers that work under him. Music scum, no, but your daddy has. Your daddy has for sure. Don't leave no messages like this on my post, you fuck-faced motherfucker, you. Where y'all come from? Retarded motherfuckers, man. Yep, Teddy is in that top 5. And Teddy got some cold producers under him like J Hot. A lot of people don't know J Hot Scott is a dope producer. That's under Teddy. Go look up J Hot Scott. J. Yeah. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's a lot of reasons a lot of these production teams are relevant because they make sure they got the hottest cats that's under their company. Damaged Kisses said producers need more recognition in general. They do. Yes, he is a great a mentor, Beat Buffet. Damaged Kisses, Casey and JoJo, that's what I'm saying. And you already know. Producers need to get more respect. That's a fact. I mean, I think about all the stuff I've been through as a producer. Producers need more respect. They do. They absolutely do. But until producers, make sure that their paperwork is right in the beginning and the conversations are right, then they'll always deal with some of the stuff they deal with. Yeah. And that's a fact. All right, you guys, listen. Peace and love. I got to get off here. I got to take care of a few things. But listen, I'll be on here tomorrow. Jeb, email me, Jeb, so I can bring you on live tomorrow, okay? I thank you to all of you for the new membership with my channel as well. Jeb, become a member of this channel, Jeb. Become a member of the channel, too, as well. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Respect to everybody on here. And I'll catch you tomorrow at the same time, all right? Peace and love, and I'm out.